Hello, my name is Sam Creviston, and this is my BattleBuilt project that I built in React. I have had this idea before, but I really wanted to build it in React to sharpen my skills with this programming language. And so I had a lot of fun building with this. And so jumping right into it here, BattleBuilt is a web app that allows people, who play like the trading card games such as Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, etc., to build their decks online, to store them, to publish them, and for others to be able to go and view them. So, for example, this is the home. Welcome to BattleBuilt. Save and publish the card game decks. Start by browsing published decks, and the deck builder feature is soon to come. So that's something that I worked on a lot, specifically as I've been building it in React. But showing here, this is how you can search through. For example, look for Burn. That's why I've got a Magic the Gathering deck and a Pokemon deck that each have Burn in the title. And so it will search through those and narrow it down. And when you want to go view a deck, for example, we'll look at that at a blue Magic the Gathering deck. It's got a lot of, it lists out the cards in it, the basic strategy of the deck, the title, etc. I can go back here. But what I had a lot of fun with here was and expanding on this project was the deck builder. So in the deck builder, we'll select what game you have. So far, I've built the functionality for Pokemon because of the Pokemon trading card game API that allows you to search for cards. So you can do the deck title, the author, and the battle guide, or essentially describe how your deck works. And then you can add cards from the actual Pokemon TCG API, TCG being trading card game. And so one part of this project I really enjoyed was figuring out how to speed up the search query, because I found that the Pokemon TCG API really being the best for Pokemon, and having found some of the best of each of these trading card games I want to employ here, I had a lot of fun experimenting with how to speed up the search results, because this API has so much data tied to every single card, from name, stats, release date, prices, images, and so it's lots of information. So it actually, and it's searching through a lot of duplicates of cards too, because of all the additions of the cards. And so I had a lot of fun narrowing it down how to make this API request, telling it I only want these simple elements of each card, and I want you to only find the first card that comes of each. So it loaded here. I can select Pikachu, add, and there's Pikachu. And so I can continue on with, for example, like Flareon. I'll let that load here, but that's something that was a lot of fun in building this project. Jumping into the code, here you have your standard, pretty simple, straightforward a React project. So you have our app.jsx that shows the actual, just loads the app, I should say, importing the actual builder page that we have here, the deck detail page, the home page. There we go. And got my standard CSS here, of course, but then there's the pages and components. So if I jump into the pages, excuse me, for example, the deck detail page, something I just really enjoyed learning how to do the JavaScript and HTML in one here in a JSX file for the pages and components. So as I did that, it was definitely a bit of a challenge. I had to wrap my head around it, but once I got the hang of it, I had a lot of fun figuring out how to do the rest of the project. So, and I tried to very methodically split up the components. You got your standard header, footer, search bar, things that I'm able to reuse when loading each of the pages, as you can see as they're imported at the top of the page. But then the more specific ones, like the deck grid that you find back on the home page. So here you are, that is that deck grid, or the yeah, so that's really the gist of it. Thanks for listening to this, checking out this project. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did.